So, this is Astroneer. This game, it is in very early access on Steam. It is, the developers are calling it pre-alpha, as you can see. It's a pre-alpha game. I first saw this a couple days ago. Kurt J. Mac was playing it, and I decided I would give it a shot, because I was introduced to Kerbal Space Program through Kurt, and I like that game, so figured I might as well give it a shot. Now, this was supposed to be a first impressions video, but the first recording failed miserably, so we're gonna give it another shot here. So these are your save games. This is all the stuff I had to do to try to get it going here. Test recordings, that kind of thing. You start out, you choose a guy. Choose what suit you want to wear. You know, a skinny one, a fatter one, an orange one, and another skinny one that looks similar to the first one, but it's different. So let's launch, shall we? Here we go. Yay! Control the camera with the right mouse button. Do things with the left. It's pretty basic, really. I mean, the controls so far are pretty intuitive that way. You know, what you do with the mouse. Scroll zooms. Alright, and there we are. We have landed. The world is procedurally generated. Well, okay. I'll be honest, I don't know if it's procedurally generated, but because I've not looked into this game. I've not read up on it. I've not researched it. I saw Kurt playing it, and I'm like, hey, that looks like something I want to do. So, tab to get out. Movement is WASD. And I am going to jump ahead a little bit here because, like I said, I know how things are going. You build everything off of your landing pod here. You know, I clicked on that thing, and if I had some resin, I could put it there, and I could build a little node. Well, how do I get resin? Well, we use a terrain tool. Excuse me, which is a, that's a vacuum cleaner. And we use that to shape the terrain, vacuum up things, and gather it. Got our backpack. Hit Q to open the backpack. We can hold up to 10 things. 8 things on the back, and then these nodes on the side. We can put more useful things we can actually use. The top bar here is our oxygen level. That will run out quickly. This yellow bar in the middle, that's our power level. The power level regenerates slowly by itself. The oxygen does not. We have to be either tethered to part of our base here, or find oxygen out in the world. So let's go exploring, shall we? We need to find stuff. Where shall we go? Well, the last time I played, heading west was generally a good... had a decent result, so let's head west. See what we find. Collect compound. Compound is not useful to us right now. It will become one of the most valuable things you ever need in the game. I found that out pretty quickly. You will need compound. You will need gobs of it. And we ran into a mountain relatively early here. What is that over there? Oh, that's the sky. Oxygen. Okay. Oxygen's half. Time to head back. This beacon in the sky will always point you towards your home base. Okay, there's some resin. I'll need resin. Good. Keep that in mind. There's Try to get that rid of that. And as far as I've been able to tell, you will never be in a situation where you can't see that. You'll always be able to see it as long as you're above ground. So, let's see. We discovered resin. We discovered compound. That back there, that is an oxygen supply. You can vacuum that up, and you will have oxygen. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go get some of that. This will also slowly regenerate, I believe. Okay, so we hit E to get our vacuum out. Terrain. And we click on this. And we're gathering oxygen. And we've run out of power, which is fine. We don't need a lot of power. There's also a thing, a little supply things for oxygen too, that you can find. Now, you can see that this bit of oxygen here is, oops, dang it, do what I want you to do, not what I tell you to do. If you have oxygen on your backpack, it will take from that first before it goes to your main supply. So we're going to be able to go out there and get some resin and get some compound for quite a while. And here's more resin. Cool. Well, let's just start, huh? Got resin. And yeah, you got, you know, you suck up some here, and then it... Some more use. Oh, no power. Well, here, I'm gonna head back. No sense in me. Okay, let's put that away. I don't want to have things in front of the door. There's no reason for me to be worried about not being able to get at the door. But that's just the way I want to build things. Okay. So you click on that node, it extends out a thing for you to put a thing of resin on there. Put a thing of resin on there, and it extends out, and you get a thing. That is a little node. You can build more things off the node. You can place things on the node. And do I have 2 resin? Yes, I have 2 resin. Put 2 resin on here, and it will pop. Now, this is something I can do more with. As you see, I can make basically a 3D printer if I had 2 units of copper. I don't have any copper. Research. You find things just out and about. You bring them here, you research them, and they'll provide you with more blueprints or maybe some materials. A smelter. It was, I think it's copper. You don't find copper out in the world. You find something that you can smelt into copper, which is fairly realistic. A vehicle bay. I haven't done anything with the vehicle bay, so I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. And back to the printer. I want to do research. I want to build the research thing first. So, but before I do any of that... Oh. Dang it, I forgot it was so close. Okay. Oh, if you click on something, you point. Because there's a multiplayer aspect to this game. It looks like I found a cave. I don't want to go down there yet. Oh gosh. Okay, I don't want to do this yet. I don't want to. I'm gonna wind up in a cave, and I'm not gonna want to be there if I keep this up. Yeah, I keep this up. I'm not gonna be a happy person. So I'm gonna do this from up here. There we go. And yeah, there's caves, as you can see. But I don't want to do that. Now, if you just left click with the thing, oh dang it, I'll just get some oxygen here. All right, done. There's other things you can do. You can fill in if you hold Alt you will build. You will build terrain. If you hold control, you will level the terrain out, which is really handy for filling in holes, I find. And I'm out of power. Now the thing is, the your base doesn't give you power. What it gives you, it just gives you oxygen. So that's just kind of a disappointment. So while we're waiting for this, see if there's anything I can build. You can build small things from your backpack. You know, if you have compound, which I don't have, you can build tethers. That will extend your tether. You have titanium, you can build a tank, you know, to hold stuff. If you have copper, you can build a small generator. You can, so you're back to beacons. I haven't used these yet, but I believe they're like the home base beacon. You know, one of the something you can see from anywhere. Build a little wind vane generator if you have some aluminum. A little solar panel if you have some compound. We're going to build one of those quick here. If you have lithium, you can build a battery. I'm going to want tethers, though. I'm not really going to be able to do much without tethers. So now that we have our power back, I'm filling in this hole because it's so close to the base. I do not want to randomly fall in this. So I'm just going to take the time, a little bit of time here. It's not that big of a deal to just kind of fill this in. All right, that's good. I'm not going to fall in anywhere. Okay. If your terrain tool is out, you move slower, which is a little annoying, but you know, it's all right. Okay, this is more resin, and I'm so close to my base. I'm gonna. Should I bother? Should I bother collecting this? No, I'm not gonna. I do need compound, so I will collect all the compound here that I can. Believe me, you basically can't have enough compound. Okay, well now that I have some compound, I'm going to go back to the base, resupply my air, open up this, and build a couple things of tethers. And you'll see me using these, don't worry about it. You will definitely be seeing me use these tethers here. Right. So how you build things, you know, the game did it automatically for me, but you take something off your backpack or whatever, you put it here in the lower left of your backpack, then you hit this little make it go button, and then you get what you wanted to make. But I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to place it here so that I can so that it's there. It's a good place to keep it. And you know, I'm not that far from base, so I'm not going to bother putting tethers down yet while I'm gathering up this compound. Almost sucked myself back down in that hole. Okay. Head back here. The guy animates really well. I like how his animation is. Okay. So in order to build a research thing, we have to have 2 compound. I put 2 compound, so hit the make button. It uses up the compound, and now we can do that. But we have no power. Let's remedy that. What do we need for the little beacon, wind vane? Solar. Solar uses compound. Boop. See, now it automatically put it here. Because we can take this with us, and then we'll basically have infinite power. But I find I want it here, right now. Let's put it there. And when the sun comes up, it will charge that, obviously. Okay, now there's resin there. I want to fill in this hole. Again, I'm close to... Whoa! Whoops. I hit Alt. I hit Alt. I wanted to hit Control. No power. That small generator, you can also put that small generator. The generator works on organics. You know, well, I don't have much power here. But if you just kind of suck up these plants, boom. So you now have some organics. Boop. And let's find a place to put this here. You have a couple things on your landing craft. I'm just going to put it here to store it. You could just place them on the ground, but I won't. Doody-doo. So, alright, I want to finish filling in this hole. Is there any power around here? Is there a power thing? Is that power? Power way the heck out there? Or is that my oxygen? No, that's the oxygen. Okay. The main point of this game, I'm finding, is exploring. If you like exploring games, this is probably the game for you. It's the entire point of the game, basically, is to explore, find things, build stuff. Oh, oh, oh. That's a big hole. I want to fill that in. There, that's good. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, good enough. Good enough for government work. Okay, so now where do I want to go next? Where should I go next? There was compound, and there's resin over there. I'm going to keep that resin over there. Perhaps... I don't see anything on the horizon that is particularly interesting, honestly. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to head for that oxygen. So, place a tether, like it's been begging for me to do. Hit T, and your tethers go just a bit further than you can. And there you go. Now I am still tethered. The tethers are attached to the mouse, not you. So, as you can see me doing here, I'm putting the tether out ahead of me. Because of that, I'm able to place it kind of its maximum range. Hopefully I can find a cave. Finding a cave would be cool. There's all kinds of neat stuff in a cave. So we're gonna take one stack of tethers. I have what? I got 2 stacks of tethers. Oh, hear that? Hear that wind? That's a storm. I don't know if the storms do anything other than just make it very difficult for you to move around. They don't even generate wind for the wind power, I noticed. It's Oh, see? Yeah. See the storm's coming in, and it's harder for me to walk. Slows you down. And I don't know if I get damaged or hurt or anything. But I can just hit tab to get back in my command pod. That saves. Whenever you get in the command pod, it saves. And we'll just wait out this storm, I guess. I also could have dug a hole. Looks like the brunt of this storm is just moving over there. And there it goes. It's past. I can get out now. I don't know if I needed to do that. I don't know if I needed to ride the storm out indoors, but it... I don't know. Makes you feel better about it, I guess. Let's see. I want to find more compound. It looks... Ooh. Is that compound or resin? Or is it organic? Nah, that's just organics. Organics are useful once you get a generator. But if you don't have a generator, there's really no point in getting them. I think. At least I haven't found a point. So as far as this stack of tethers gets me. Let's look around a bit. This mountain, man. It's like... Is that a cave up there? That looks like a cave. Oh, this looks like a cave too. I'd rather go in that cave. So let's... Where'd my tethers go? What did I do with them? Here they are. So let's... You know what? Let's go to this cave. Caves tend to be productive places. Lots of stuff in them. Not necessarily compound. The last cave I was in, my first attempt here, there was no compound. All kinds of other stuff. No compound. Now the glowing yellow stuff on the walls, that's power. In fact, I think I might gather some. Yeah, I'm going to gather some here. See? Power. Ooh, is that a cliff? That is a cliff. Well, you know what? There's a trick. There's a trick I saw in the trailer. Wrong way. You just build up the terrain where you want to go. And hopefully, I can climb down this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh. Actually, it's not so much hopefully I can climb down, I just hope I can climb up it. Oh. Can I get up? Yes, I can get up there. Okay. Alright, then let's go back down. Oof. Ooh, that hurt. See if we can place a tether. See how far I can get here. Okay. Now tethers into the cave. Ah, see, now these. Not sure about that thing. Oh, see, okay, here we go. We have an unknown. What do I do with this unknown? Well, what I do is I take it... Oh, okay. My mouse went off screen. So what I do, put that up there. Because, these unknown things, they do encumber you. And make it so that you can't, and make it so that you can't jump as high, you move slowly. That kind of thing. See? Alright, so I'm gonna take this to the mouth of the cave. Eventually I will get this back to the base. But I don't want to take that time right now. I'd rather show you more in the game. I'd rather try to find something I need. Is that power? That's power right there. Well. Alright. Once more into the breach. Don't fall. Alright. Oof. Ah. Dang. That's oxygen. Perhaps. That was an unknown that was attached to this plant here. Something else. So there's another plant. Am I out of tethers? Crap, I'm out of tethers. Any compound? Now I got resin. Damn. Well, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do here without more compound. What is that? Is that compound? Oh man, this camera. The camera's not real bad, but it's just trying. A resin. I don't need more resin. Anyway. Yeah, that plant is making that squishing noise. What do we got here? Oh, laterite. Laterite is one of those things that you refine. So I'm going to want some of that. And an unknown. The plants, unknowns tend to hang out under plants. I noticed. Alright, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to grab this unknown. Oh, dang it, come on. See, I can't jump out of there while I'm holding that now. Again, this is when, you know, it's attached to the mouse, not my guy. So, okay, I gotta put this up there. So I'm not gonna be able to climb up. Please don't fall back down. You fell back down. Alright, I'm gonna... Maybe I should try to build this ramp a little better, but I don't know. Well, okay, yeah, okay, I can climb up here with it. Again, I'm just gonna put this at the mouth of the cave. And then that other plant that was near there, that should have a... That should also have an unknown under it. Then I gotta find more compound. Again, you know, compound is everything in this game. You need so much compound. I'm curious. I'm curious to know. I got that one too, but not right now. I'm curious to know if... Oh, I got some power. Alright. I'm curious to know if the colors mean anything on the terrain here. You know, is it... I mean, is there something to be gleaned from what color? You know, like this green, does that mean something? Does this purple mean something? Does the orange mean something? Or is that basically just placeholder stuff? I don't know. Certainly a colorful game. It reminds me a little bit of like Grow Home. You know, that kind of art style. But again, this is pre-alpha, so it's not... I'm sure this is not what it's going to look like when it's done. There's no reason to think it will. Oh, I wonder if you can die from falling. I don't know. You know, this should have something under it too. Yep, there it is. Excuse me. Okay, let's get this. Let's get out of here now. I think it's time to head back. Of course, you travel. You know, you're carrying something heavy, so you travel slower. You know, I'm probably gonna cut it here with while I haul this stuff back to base, and then I'll be back. Okay, we got the last unknown here. Let's do some research, shall we? So I need to put it on there. If you have enough power, you hit the make it go button. What happened? Oh, gonna get a random blueprint here. Fuel condenser. No idea what that's going to do for us. It's obviously something we're going to need later. Alright, so... Luckily the sun came up, so we're able to generate power with our solar panel here. God, I need so much compound. It's ridiculous. I don't know if I mentioned, I like the music. It's not obtrusive. It's not something that gets annoying. You know, it kind of fades in and out and just in the background. Alright, we're almost full on power here. Alright, yeah, make it go. Oh, another blueprint. Oh, it's so dramatic. Truck. A truck. Okay. Trucks are cool, I guess. Well, while that's powering up, how much resin do I got? Have enough resin? Well, I can get more resin later. There's this resin. More resin. Alright, well, I'm going to build a... Move this out of the way. I'm going to build a refinery. So I'm going to try to build a refinery. What happened? Oh. Oh, it crashed. What the hell? Hang on. Okay, we're back. That was annoying. Let's see. This, yeah. Okay, well, we'll see what happens here. See if I start off where the crash was, or what. These updates can sometimes introduce bugs, which, while often hilarious, can be troublesome. Let's see where I am. Ah, crap. That's annoying. Well, it's kind of my lesson, I guess. Save early, save often. Well, anyway, I think this is fine for a first impressions video. You know, what I was going to do is I was going to build a refinery, and then I could refine some of that laterite and make, I believe it was copper. So, but, last time I played for about almost 2 hours and it didn't crash. So, I don't know, maybe because it was trying to build, because I had that material there in its way. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll cut it there. And, I mean, I know where things are, so I can always come back and redo that off screen. So, right, well, I hope you liked it. I think I'm gonna like this game. It's neat. It's not stressful, I guess you could say. You know, it's just, you know, you can play it for hours, and there's all this discovery with the caves, and trying to find. Ooh. See that on the horizon? You know what, before we go, there's stuff over there. Sometimes you find these things. Oh man, I've got to... Oh, okay, I can go over there, or I can go in the cave. Let's go this way. I'm going to put a tether there so that I remember about the cave. But I'm going to go over here. These are like drops. You know, like the Mars... Those Mars rovers that that landed with airbags. That's the kind of things these are. Because that's what they look like. And did I find... Is that compound? Oh my god, there's another one over there. And this is compound. Oh, good. Oh, I found so much compound. Oh, wow, so much compound. I'm going to set a tether up. To go... here. Is that a cave? Does this lead to another cave? Another cave. You know what? I think I like this cave better. But I got that other tether. So I can go to that. Boop. Okay, yeah, you get close and they blow up like that. Okay, I got some aluminum. And, oh boy, resin. There's another one over here. Boop. So I can buy any more resin. And copper. Handy that. What is this over here? Is this anything? Compound. Oh my god, so much compound. Oh, there's my... Okay, I'm gonna set up tether. Because if that's compound, I need to start using these tethers. Yeah, that's compound. Okay, I have found a bunch of compound. Well, I guess it's kind of probably best that we, maybe not best that the game crashed, but we have certainly benefited from it. So, anyway, so yeah, okay, we found a bunch of compound. We found those 2 drops. There was a third one, wasn't there? I thought I saw a third one. Didn't I? Okay, there's a lot of compound here. More compound. Oh my gosh, so much compound. This is a resin thing. Okay. Well, anyway, I said I was going to cut it, so I think I'm going to cut it. I could have swore there was a third drop thing. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm smoking crack. I don't know. But, so yeah, I'm going to place these markers. Place these tethers for future use. And, well, like I said, if you liked it, if this game seems interesting to you, give it a like. Give it a comment. Because apparently that's how YouTube works now. It all works on comments. There it is. I'm going to run and grab this. And I'll see you in the future, hopefully. Because I'm going to keep playing this. And if you guys want to see more, I'll show it to you. Boop. Copper. And resin. I can put it on the side. There we go. Actually, I don't need to. So, I won't. Alright. Right. Okay, I'm really leaving now. Alright. See you next time.